You went to swing a long time, you went to swing away. You went to swing whenever need, and then don't went away. But I can find the main way, went to swing the main way, and up and swim and went away, up and swim away.
Hey, hold on. Am I live?
Are we here?
Are we live in the flesh here and now in Springfield,
are.
Missouri? The Acoustic Shop. What is this place?
I do want to kick us off saying Brooks M. was the first commenter. He jumped in
cool.
here about
I know
12
Brooks.
o'clock today and said first.
Oh wow.
That's quick there, Brooks.
Yeah. He should camp out in our parking lot for SBS too.
He should.
He'd probably be good at that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got all the normal suspects in here. Vince is here. Kathy Guitar's
Cool.
in. Peter, Hal Jr. Oh gosh, there's a lot of people.
Oh,
in
lots
here.
of people. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the usual suspects.
Yeah.
If you will. Yeah. So hey, how's everybody doing? I know Trin will probably read off a few things here as we continue, but I'm excited to be here on a really atypical but beautiful afternoon here in Springfield, Missouri. It's like 70-something degrees here in town, so it's awesome right now.
Man, I ain't doing nothing, man. I just kick it a few times. Who's back? Your brothers. Sorry. They back in?
John
What's
will
happening?
be joining us
Oh,
shortly.
John came in.
Run
So,
your show. Shh. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
what is happening? Oh, we're good. Everything's fine. All right, the show must go on.
Text-
We'll do it live.
Text says 14 waiting, 10 likes. Please hit the like button. Yes, that helps us out a ton. Just hit that like button very quickly and easily, and that helps us out more than you'll ever know.
It makes a big difference. Yeah.
It does. T Daddy Licious says hello from Kansas. We got people from all over the place
Hello.
today.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of talking amongst themselves. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
is there anything we want to cover?
Well, there's a lot of things to cover today, and actually, I think John's going to hop on here in just a second and kind of talk a little bit more about the particulars, if you will. But I'm going to start off by saying welcome everybody to Takeover Tuesday. It is me. I am taking over today. My name is Corey Kirkland, your host. And I'm going to be here to answer all of your questions, here to really just kind of talk with you, talk at you, however you feel. And we're going to discuss some big events happening here very shortly, which I'm sure that a good portion of you are already aware of. But that is Small Business Saturday. So here coming up, we have Small Business Saturday. That is November 29th. That's going to be an all-day affair for us from pretty much 11 to 6, I guess, for that whole day. So we're going to be jumping straight from Thanksgiving into retail mode for that day. So I'll have one day of rest with my family. I think John's going up to Iowa, right? That's where you usually go for your family.
Can you hear me, Trent?
I
I'm
can
on
hear you.
here now. Okay, sorry. I'll come by. Yeah, I got to go to Iowa.
Yeah, so John will be joining us Friday morning probably if he can get back. That's
It'll
a bit of a
be
drive.
afternoon,
Yeah,
but
but you'll get a day with your family,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's exactly it. I leave Wednesday. Thursday I'll be in Iowa. Friday morning I'll be
Driving.
get back here noonish.
Well, it's really nice weather lately, and I think that we're hoping to have good weather
It
for
looks
next Saturday.
decent. It doesn't look awesome, but it looks easy.
Oh, is it
By the
raining?
way, no, the day before is going to be raining. A day after is supposed to be raining. This is we're out a week now, a little over a week and a half. So I'm not making those assumptions. But the good news is it does look like Friday or Saturday is going to be dry.
Yeah.
And that we're going to have decent temperatures. It'll be about 50 degrees. Is
Sweet.
what they're saying. So that's not horrible.
Last
It's
year
not
it was
wonderful.
freezing.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be better than last year.
By the way, hi guys.
What you got for
Love
us
to,
today?
love to see.
John?
No, I'm just here. Honestly, I'm here in support of Corey. It's Corey's Takeover Tuesday. I'm here as your facts and figures guy. I'm going to answer questions because I know there's going to be a lot of SBS questions. I've got a lot of things to add to your list. I'm going to grab that flyer.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll be right
And
back.
real quick, sorry,
go ahead.
before we get
Yeah.
to that, Tex wants to know, what's your favorite guitar in the shop, Corey?
You know, I was just playing it, and I'll show you guys a quick look at the one that. Well, there's my favorite guitar in the shop, and then there's my realistic favorite guitar in the shop. My favorite guitar in the shop is this guy, the Banjo Tuner Bourgeois OM here. That is my favorite one. We have it hung backwards so that we can show off the tuners and the Brazilian. This is, though, like probably I was just playing this with Jonas, and we were talking about it. This is the I forget the exact model. It's HSCBD Heirloom.
It's the same package. It's a T-bar package.
Same package, T-bar. It's basically kind of like a modern recreation of an authentic D18 done Bourgeois way.
Except that one's also got the add-on of a sinker mahogany back and sides.
Yeah, it's
that
a
was
super
actually
good
the
guitar.
first one
Yeah.
done. The second one, actually it's like the third one, is the final iteration, which is that banjo tuner OM.
Yeah.
But that sinker is the first one done in the T-bar package. A few things we added made it even a little bit nicer by the time we got to the OM. But
Well, I love it. This is my favorite. That's my Holy Grail favorite, and then this is my could I do this favorite?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I couldn't, so I'm glad you could.
No, I couldn't. I have not right now. I've got a D18.
So MT wants to know, can you tell us what makes those tuners so special that are going to be on the Doy Buster?
The tuners. Oh,
Tuners, yeah.
yes.
Oh, okay.
I can help
yeah,
with this.
Yeah. Well, go ahead. John.
All right. Hey, guys. Welcome. Hey, right over here. No,
And then
right
also,
over here.
real quick, somebody wants to know if we're doing the gift cards again.
No, gift cards are going to be different this year. The big deal, let's start with the tuners. Those are going to be on sale, and I think I get to tell you what they price it. No, I don't.
No.
Shoot, I can't tell you. They're going to be very well discounted. The Peterson Strobo tuners are the most accurate tuners out there. They always have been. This is what your piano tuner, if you have one in your town, uses. They actually use the old mechanical one. And I'm going to go a little bit into this, and we're going to get way more into detail. In fact, we may have a special guest on SBS who is the main guy at Peterson to be here to explain it even further. But it uses the mechanical one used a pattern wheel and a strobe light. The strobe light would flash in the speed of the oscillating sound of whatever note that you were playing. And if it was matching the speed of that wheel, the pattern looked like it was standing still. And you guys have seen that on stage shows, I know, before, where they use a strobe light and things look like they're just slowly moving across the stage. Same idea, except in this case, dead-on tuning would mean that pattern stood still. If it was going to be flat, it would actually go backwards, and if it was sharp, it would roll forward. And the more sharp or flat, the faster that wheel would go.
So you want that wheel to be perfectly static.
As much as possible.
Completely still. Yeah.
That said, these are the most accurate tuners in the world, and you have to recognize with a string, the initial strike of that string is going to be a little bit on the sharp side, and then as it tones down, it'll go a little bit flat. So there's like
What's
an
the worst
optimum
string on a
space
guitar
in there.
for that, John?
I would say the low E was probably the worst of it. The biggest,
Yeah.
the movement, the more flexible A string probably.
Yeah.
And that said, these have sweeteners. They are much more accurate. The new ones now have a rechargeable amount in them, and that what's even cooler is they last for months on the charge.
Yeah.
But 5 minutes on the charge will give you 2 hours of use on that tuner, which is incredible. Quick charge. There's so much to talk about on that. Multiple colors. Absolutely worth every dollar that they have on those tuners. So yeah.
Charles wants to know how much was the sinker.
So this guy, I think we have it. Well, I'll tell you right now. It is $10,799 and 10 cents.
Ooh.
Yeah. So throw in that extra dime in there. Yeah.
And then Kyle wants to know, would you say the Bourgeois M5F is comparable to Northfield's in terms of an upgrade over the higher end Eastmans?
You know, that's really tough. And let me phrase it this way. I think Northfields are wonderful. So we don't carry them here at the moment at the shop. I think they're really good. I don't get to play them as often to make a really accurate and fair assessment. That being said, the newer Bourgeois, I think, and James at Bourgeois even told us this, over the last year or so, they've gotten better and better and better, and now they're making the best mandolins they've ever made. I can say that with confidence. I would say they're a lot closer now than they used to be.
Yeah,
that's my
I'm
opinion.
gonna come join you over
Yeah.
there, so we don't have to have the camera keep bouncing back and forth.
Yeah.
But I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I think Northfield builds a great mandolin. I would say build quality, and this again my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Build quality better on the Bourgeois. They're different sounding. If you want
Yeah.
a more chunky, wolfy, thick
Northfield.
That's the Northfield sound. If you want to do exactly what Bourgeois does to the guitar world, more detailed, more articulate, more refined, and even tones, even spacing, and punch. You've noticed when we record with those, they just absolutely jump into the screen.
And this is what I would say about Bourgeois, and I've been saying this lately because I had a customer say this to me, and I think that it's really accurate. Crystalline notes.
Yeah.
And I know it's a silly word to use, but
I love it.
crystalline. It's like the notes articulation jumps right off the top of the string. And I found that when I was playing this guitar just 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
There is a articulation and a crystal type of tone and balance to Bourgeois instruments in general that I think is wholly their own, and it's really cool. There's some other companies that do it kind of like that too, but Bourgeois is the one I have the most reference with. Yeah.
All right, and then 2 more questions. Billy wants to know, will the flyer be available to look at online?
It will be. So right now I've got a flyer. I'm going to show you somewhat what's going on here. You're going to see a lot of blacked out stuff, which are prices
Yeah, we can't show you it
that
just
I
yet.
cannot show you. I can tell you these are items that will be on sale, so I'm going to use this as reference. I think we're going to be releasing this onto the Dreadnought forum, this version, with no prices, no anything, in order to not get in trouble.
So speaking of that, real quick, just to piggyback, Hinckley has told me to say that in our description of this video will be a link to the Dreadnought Underground, which is our Facebook profile. If you want to stay most on top of this stuff, I would check out that link and sign up.
And then
or come hang out with us.
On top of that, where we will be showing the prices first will be on our SBS, and that is you have to be accepted into that group. It is a private group.
Yeah.
Because here's the deal. We have a lot of competitors. It's worse this year. I've actually been getting calls. We don't want to break any rules.
Yeah.
We're trying to do this as fairly as we can, but they're looking for us to break the rules and give out prices early, and I can't do it, and I don't want to do it. I don't want to cause a race to the bottom. I don't want everybody
You don't want to
chasing,
cause a ruckus.
Yeah, chasing prices.
Yeah.
So I've definitely got them scheduled out. We've got some incredible deals that I will fully, wholeheartedly, full-throatedly, ooh, I'm going to use that one, say that I think it's going to be hard for you to find better deals on the items that we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to be able to tell you
Yeah.
what those items are, but I cannot tell you what those prices are as of yet.
So a couple of things before we get too much further into that. There's some things that I wanted to make sure to mention here towards the top of the stream. So next Saturday, the November 29th, that is our Small Business Saturday, okay? The first 20 in line will get a T-shirt.
Special design.
It's a special design free T-shirt. There will be giveaways throughout the day, but those first 20 people will get a T-shirt that's a special design. And you know, a couple of the things that Hinckley wanted me to mention was that we are still offering financing on Martin's. Specifically, it's 36 months. Okay, that's through Synchrony. And then also we are still working on our 75,000 subscription video, which is 75,000 subscribers. Once we get there, we will be giving away an E20D MRLSH. It is one of a very few that we had.
So we're 35 made. This is number 36.
So that's just a quick rundown of some of the things I really wanted to make sure that we got off the top here. So.
All right,
Yeah.
Kyle wants to know any updates on the Professional Series LSH and the Martin CWs.
Okay, I do have some information on that. The Professional LSH is supposed to be here next week. So like Tuesday, Wednesday, we will be able to show it and start taking orders. If I get it in time, now I won't have any probably until January for those ones to actually be in hand, at least the end of December. But that said, we do have them being built. The first one, which they're calling the prototype, will be here, hopefully. And then we might be actually giving you guys option to be able to get a special, if you want to pre-order on SBS, I think we're going to be allowing people to get 15% off. So just that first bit. So that's a really good deal. Yeah.
Well, I did not know that.
Yeah.
All right.
But only if they put their order in that day.
Full, right?
I might even let it, I don't know. I'll get some more details.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Scott wants to know, he says, you got a few Yamaha questions here. FS style is unique. What competes with the FSX3? Can you explain how it sounds different from its competitors?
FSX3.
Yeah,
So that's the
FSX3.
Yamaha OM that's made in China, as opposed to the FSX5, which is the Japanese one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, I'm remembering now. All right, Small Buddy, what would compare with that? Because that guitar's price is right around $1,100, if I remember right. Is that right?
That's about right. I think it's
Yeah.
11 or 1200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else would be there? I don't know, an E6 OM if you find them. That's
They
a
don't
great
have the
option.
electronics.
No, it
but
doesn't.
you could get them in. That would cost a little bit more. I actually was thinking the E1 OM special, or the I'm
that'd
sorry,
be
the
fantastic.
deluxe.
Yeah, the deluxe.
At a slightly better price point, different guitar overall. But
Which, by the way, I will have E1 OM deluxes on a very big sale on Small Business Saturday.
some would even
sale.
say that might be our biggest doorbuster.
It's one
item.
of the
Yeah.
of the biggest ones. Yes.
Yes.
It will be
Looking forward to
multiple
those.
$100 off. Normally those are $8.99. It's going to be multiple $100 off of that.
Yep. And we are not allowed to say what that price is just yet. But
Just multiple hundreds.
But yes, we are going to have plenty of those, as well as their Dreadnought counterparts, I think.
Yes.
So.
All right, Charles wants to know, do you have any opinion on Accutane guitar strings?
I don't-
Accutane or
I have
Accutune?
no idea what that is.
Never seen them.
Yeah.
Accutune, I bet was what he's thinking.
You probably, yeah, Accutune. Okay.
I don't know those though. Never seen them.
And everybody's saying they are excited for SBS. El
Better be.
says-
We've been
We're
starting
excited.
out, sending out. By the way, if you haven't got your phone call yet as a VIP member, they're coming. You guys have been on that. We got a plan to get those all done by the end of the week. Hopefully, everybody will get a phone call by the end of the week. Do you think that
Yeah.
would be doable?
I hope so. Today's been really busy. As you can hear, we got phones going off. So I actually, my team, the sales team, hasn't had a lot of time to be calling people today yet. But we're hoping to get through a couple hundred folks and let them know what's going on.
Yeah. If you're calling right now, yeah, keep calling because they're going to get to you. I promise.
Yeah.
All right, and Kyle asks again, any update on the Martin CWs? I guess
Oh.
we covered the professional series, but we didn't cover
CWs, they have been they're starting to come through. They'll probably be done the end of December, if not January. It's going to be a little while still on those, I think.
All right.
I know they started doing I got the inlays for the sound hole. It is accurate and correct. I just got to say. They did show me the sound holes.
gonna look
and
cool?
It's great. I have a picture of it if anybody really wants to see. I'm going to send a message.
I'm sure that they probably really want to see.
Yeah, of course they do.
All right. Charles wants to know, how does the sound of the Bourgeois sinker compare to my 2004 Bourgeois Country Boy?
I have no
Do we
idea.
have that
Well,
in
there's going to be a
stock?
lot of things that are different.
Yeah.
I don't know your guitar, but just in the build itself, it's going to be a different, more accurate. And again, there's a total new voicing to those guitars because
Yeah.
they are doing a more vintage style. Full animal protein on those. It does have the T-bar, which changes the sound of it through the neck. It does have the ribbons instead of the wood side braces. There's a lot of things. It's not just the wood, but the overall construction of the T-bar guitars that they're coming. And I've got more coming too. I've got dreads. So I'm going to send a message to our good buddy next door and see if we can get some help on phone. So
And an update on the Accutune strings. Sean McCormick says the Accutune strings are a new set by Elixir, supposed to last longer.
oh
So I
yes,
think
I've
maybe
seen
a brand
this.
new.
Okay.
So interesting.
Kyle
Sorry,
wants
I'm
to see the
typing.
pictures if you got it on the.
I can look for those.
And then,
So they did act. I saw the ads on this. I did get an email from Elixir. Elixir is insisting that they will not be selling those through dealers for a while. They are only going to sell them through the end of this year through their own website. So I don't have a ton of information. They told us they'll show us our first look at them at the NAMM show in January. So
all right, MT wants to know. He says, I really like my E1 OM special. What he wants to know the difference between that and the deluxe model.
Well, there's a few things. The specials had like a special sapele back and sides. They also, if I remember right, the E1 OM specials were actually like a full scale, if I'm not mistaken.
they
were-
so you had quilted sapele back inside
Yeah.
instead of regular sapele.
I think they were full
The
scale.
OMCE was definitely full scale. I don't know about the OM.
Well, I do know
Probably.
that the E1 OM Deluxe has a pickup, a Fishman piezo pickup that's installed. But for the most part, they're relatively similar. You're going to have a little less of like a aesthetic beauty to the Sapele probably on the Deluxe as opposed to the Special. But those are the main differences. Fairly similar guitar.
J.R. Birdman wants to know, what's the best OM/triple O under $6,000?
Is that Boucher 42 or 41? Is that
41T, it's going to be right over.
No, it's 62.
62. But
yeah, I mean,
absolutely fantastic.
That would be one. I really like this Bellissima. I know that's
a double O.
That's a double O. I mean, honestly, the modern Deluxe behind John there is
that's
a great
great.
one.
Also, the Yairi
Yeah.
FYM, is that the 88 right there with
77.
Okay, 77. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should have a 62. Do we still have that? Or do we sell that?
Maybe not in here. This Thompson triple O 12 fret back here. Oh, that's way more than 6 actually. This Atkin, that's 6300. So I don't know. It's tough to say. That modern Deluxe would be a great one. That 1955 triple O is another one.
That's cool. That's a really cool guitar. Totally unique. Different kind of sound to it as well.
Rob BNTX says, what strings would you recommend that would help with more bottom end on my Eastman E6D non-TC? I like the Diodarios currently, but are a little too bright to my ears.
I'm not sure. You kind of have to go through strings and see what works for you. Nickel bronze could be worth trying if you want something with like a bit more less brightness, I guess. Because phosphor bronze kind of falls right in the middle, right?
To me, it's warmer.
It's like directly in the middle. But 80/20s would be brighter. Nickel bronze are a little bit warmer.
Try the Kovars.
Yeah, the Kovars could be a good one to try.
Yeah.
I like those strings. I think they're pretty good. So.
Matt G says, hey y'all, sorry I'm late. Question, what pickup would you recommend for my 2025 D35? Small solo gigs usually is what I'm playing, and open mics kind of musician.
K&K Pure Mini.
K&K Pure Mini if you're looking for just a natural tone with not a lot of headache, a lot of extra stuff that you have to do. If not, I mean, maybe look at some of the LR Bag stuff like the Hi-Fi or the Anthem Duet, any of those. Those are all fantastic.
I'm going to get ready to show you a picture here real quick. This is the first top of the CW style custom shops that are coming through. The top's gorgeous, by the way. It's an Addy top. And that's the new rosette, more accurate. It will be the right sound hole size. So one thing to know is the LSHs from Bourgeois and Eastman are slightly smaller than Tony's is, that sound hole size, but this one will be the accurate one. Did it die? It's getting dimmed on me. So there you go. That's going to be it.
Elle was looking at, she says, the Bourgeois with the matty back and size I saw last night on TAS looks very nice, but will it make it to SBS? That's a good question.
Which one are you looking for?
I don't even.
She didn't
She
clarify.
must have saw one of the. I played a Dread.
Signature?
I played the Dread. It was great.
This one?
That one right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
There's
They're
3
all
of
good.
them in stock right now. They are limited. You are on the VIP list, so you will get access to those early. I do know that for sure, Elle. Yeah, you will have early access to those. There's only, like I said, the Bourgeois that are going to be on sale are. I don't think we talked about that yet.
No, we haven't gotten there quite yet, but that is something I think we were going to hit next. Do we have any other questions, Trent?
We're good, yeah. We're just
Okay.
people are saying hi and everything. But
So
yeah, go
so I think that we can talk about quantities of some of the stuff that we have. right?
Correct, and I've got even more quantities on
awesome.
some of these too.
So, do you want me to?
Well, let's first go
these?
through and,
Yeah.
and we'll say what's going to be there, and then we'll kind of zero in on quantities. So I've been having a heart attack all day today.
Yeah.
Corey knows I've had 4 different heart attacks because I was told our SBS guitars, which
You're still
all
standing.
the guitars, yes, I know, all the guitars have not been shipped from Eastman. They actually arrived on a boat on Monday, got to port, got to Pomona on Thursday, and started being unboxed on Thursday, and then they were supposed to be shipped out either Friday or Monday of this week. They did not happen. Today I call and they somehow missed it and they got them coming out today. So we've been working on that, and then I'm still missing some guitars that were supposed to be there. But here's what's going to happen. Doorbusters for Small Business Saturday, that's November 29th, we are going to have E1 Deluxes. That's the OMs and the Dreads, multiple $100 off. Now those guitars come with gig bags. They come, that's the full gloss with pickup, lifetime warranty. These are all brand new stock. I know some stores are already starting to advertise their Black Friday stuff, and they're selling off B stocks and blemish stuff. These are all brand new A stock items that we got coming in.
Yeah.
Along with that, limited numbers of E1 OM, Dreadnought, and the E1 SS. In fact, let's go through those quantities. The E1 Deluxes, how many did I tell you I had?
So we are going to have, it looks like E1Ds, right, Deluxes, 20.
Okay, and the E1 OM's 20 as well. I know that one. Those are going to be arriving on Friday. By the way, I found out that all the stuff is arriving Friday now. E1 OMs, we will have, no, I take that back. On the E1 Deluxes, we only have 8. I lied to you.
We only have 8 E1 OM Deluxes. We have 8 E1 OM Standards. We have 13 E1Ds.
Because that's all they had.
That's all they had.
Yep.
So we literally grabbed as many as we could.
E1 SSs?
Yep. You do not have that on here.
Okay. I should.
11 E1 SSs.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. So those are the doorbusters on those. On top of that, we're trying something new this year.
Yeah.
I've got limited quantities, like 3-ish of each, unless they sell beforehand, of the Bourgeois Touchstones are going to be on sale. OMs and Dreadnoughts in the Vintage, the Country Boy, the Slope D, and the LDBO, as well as the Signature OM and D.
And we only have 2 or 3 of each of those.
Each of those.
So
Yep.
we don't have very many.
Took what I could.
Yeah, we took all we could. So.
Yeah, exactly. Tone guards, we will have that same sale we had last year. Mandolin tone guards are going to be on sale for $69. Guitar one, $114.99. $69.99, by the way, on the mandolin ones. I do have Good Time banjos. This year we've got, again, a huge sale on those, multiple $100 off of the Good Time 1, the Good Time 2 this year, which we didn't have, as well as the Americana. Again, limited numbers of those, like 4-ish of each of those. By the way, I think I've told you guys multiple times throughout the last month, this year was hard to get inventory. They just didn't have it, so I cannot do rain checks. What we have is what we have. The only way to guarantee, well, there's not even a guarantee. The best way to get close to guarantee would be in line, be ready to be here on the beginning if you're going to look for those, because that's when the stuff's going to be blowing out of here. You got some cool stuff this year. You worked with Cat Eyes capos. Tell them what you got.
So I did get about 40, I want to say, of the Cat Eyes stainless steel capos. Those will be available in both a 16-inch radius and a 12-inch radius. More of the 16s than to 12s. Can I say the price? Is that okay?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Those will be available for $89. They're typically $120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a pretty darn good savings on those. Of course, we told you we got the Peterson Strobo clips. We'll also have Delirio clip tuners if you're looking for an inexpensive one. Mandolin, guys. I got your mandolins.
Yeah, I've got quantities, too.
Yeah, sweet. Let's start with this year we're adding the PCH M104 mandolins.
We have 10 of those.
Well, we have more than 10. I've actually got 10 of the naturals. You'll see 2 different colors.
10 naturals and 15 classics, 15 gold bursts.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and
we
again,
have a good amount of those.
Huge sale on those, as well as mid-price mandolins. We'll have the MD 305s and 315s. I think there's 20
of each of those.
Yep.
Yeah, so those
and
will
then
be available.
Small quantities, and I don't know what the quantities are actually. You can see them online right now. The M5F and the M5F BT. Now the Sunburst is not will not be on the sale price, but these will be. And again, these are ridiculous prices that I've got on these. We're crazy.
Once again, we have to say this here. We have those currently listed.
Those are
currently listed. Some of these items are listed. only if they make it to the sale.
That's
So,
we had to do it that way
Yeah.
because there's only so much inventory. They told us we guys got to
Yeah.
keep it selling. So
Yeah.
yes, there will be string sales going on. D'Addario, the hits will be on sale. Starter packs and humidipacks, refill packs. I just got a thing today that GHS is actually also going to be added. It's not on the flyer yet, so we'll have some ridiculous string sales on those. XSs as well. Also, we're going to have a select quantities of, and you'll probably see some of the quantities right now. They're also on the website of the Tone Slab Torlon picks. Those are going to be a ridiculous sale. I can't tell you what those are right now, but if you've ever wanted to get a boutique pick and have been not like, I just can't quite justify it, this will do it. I promise you, it will. Tone Travelers are going to be on sale. Another big run this year. And then we have the Samson USB mics. I've got two different versions. The satellite, which is going to be a really nice multi, what am I looking for, Trent? Multi-pattern microphone. So it has cardioid, figure 8, and omni pattern. Has monitoring built into it. Easy to USB into any small USB device. There's going to be $19.99. Those are normally $99.99. And then the G-Track USB, which is a little bit higher end one that has a little bit more functions, including 1/4-inch inputs, so you can plug your guitar and then go directly into any software into your computer. Those ones are going to be on sale for $99. Normally, I think $179. So that's a bulk of them. There's more things coming. So yeah, that's the stuff. There's more things. I know there is, but those will get us a good start.
Yeah.
All right, we got a bunch of questions here. So
Yeah, I'm sure we do.
Corey McCormick says the new Yamaha TAG and TAS3, are they the ultimate practice guitar for home use?
Yes.
I've heard about them,
Yeah.
and now they are available in North America. Is that right?
Yes.
He wants to know.
The TAS is not. We will have the TAS before anyone. I actually got a phone call that says, hey, we're going to send you guys your runs because they're going to have us do content with them. So we'll have our hands on those probably in the next week. From what I've been told, they are not coming into North America. The TAS3 will not be available until end of January.
All right, Jake Weber wants to know, do you have the Yamaha Black 16 LLD?
I don't
don't know. If
16.
it's not on our website, then we don't. So but off the top of my head, I can't recall having that guitar. We'd have to look at the website.
Okay, and then Tex asked about GHS medium strings. If we have 6 sets of them, we most likely will.
we're putting in that order, so they should have them.
Okay, cool. And then Jack wants to know, how does one get on the VIP list in the
All right,
future?
so it is tiered, and this may make some of you guys mad, maybe not. And it's based on sales. Obviously, those who have spent money throughout the year, it's over a year and a half time period. And it also is your involvement in the channel as well. There was a full algorithm that Jeremy had built. It roughly is going to be about 150 to 200 people of our top customers that will be on the VIP list for that one. So again, and that's going to be announced very shortly too. You'll be able to see where you are in those tiers. There's a new system. In fact, on the website, it's not fully functional right now, but it will be, you can see it now. It's a new pop-up on the side. Talks about your rewards, and that's going to be a new way to start tracking it for next year. And even more, so you'll have full visibility to know what tier that you'll be able to get extra bonus points, rack up points easier, as well as we're this close to putting up the wish list. You can see that wish list. It just cannot have any items added to it yet. So there is a wish list that is now on the website. Hopefully we'll have that done by next week as well.
Yeah.
Gosh, we got stuff going on.
Oh my goodness, do we?
Charles wants to know, he just wants clarification, is the Touchstone is an imported Bourgeois, correct?
Yes and no. It is U.S. The voices, or the tops are voiced and braces scalloped and shaped in the U.S. in Lewiston. The tops will then be sent to the workshop in China. China finishes the rest of the guitar, back sides, glues it all together, does all that stuff, and then ships it back over here, goes through another inspection for your Bourgeois, special inspection, and then makes its way here. So yes, but no.
Rodney Sanford wants to know, can we hear an AC 122 1CE?
Do we have one?
If we have one, we
I'll go look for one for you to play.
Okay.
All right, and then let's see, we've got a few more. Tex wants to know any discount on TAS ball caps for STS.
Oh yeah, we're going to have a merchandise discount for all of our TAS stuff. Some things, can we talk about the
It'll be,
percentages?
I didn't talk about it. 35% off all TAS merchandise, but some items will be up to 50% off. So, and those are going to be mostly shirts and t-shirts and sweats and stuff. So at least 35% off.
All right. Then J.R. Birdman wants to know any lefty mandolins. Or do we
What
have
you
any?
see in stock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing that we did not talk about that is part of the whole doorbuster too, and here's why you want to be here at store open at 11 o'clock. In fact, I promise you there will be people lined up at 7 in the morning. Some of them will get here. 20% off almost everything in the store. And I have to say almost everything in the store because that's the rules. I'm not allowed
Some
to break.
exclusions apply.
There's some exclusions apply. But most things in this store will get 20% off. And that's including some very expensive guitars.
And that is
like
only in person for
in
that
person.
first hour. Yeah.
20% off. And the reason why we have to do 20% for the hour and not allow any of the sales to shipping and the internet is because, again, how weird would it be if somebody on the internet clicks buy now while somebody's holding it in line and working their way through it. So we do that 1 hour. If you get in line, you'll get 20% off. And people are already planning some big ones. I heard somebody say that they are planning on coming in for that banjo tuner guitar. I've heard people say the Thompson. I don't think that one actually is going to be available. In fact, I know it's not. But there's a bunch of really fantastic instruments in here. Banjos. Somebody was telling me they're planning on coming in for one of the big boy banjos. I asked Jeremy, and he said it would be possible to pick up the Hall of Fame mandolin.
Oh my goodness.
So be watching for that. Somebody might get that big of a deal on that mandolin. So anyway, yes, that, and then after that, the first hour, starting at noon, it'll be 15% for everybody else on the internet, and that's another huge sale. So again, 15% off most items in this shop, and that's mostly going to be instruments, obviously, because most of our accessories have already got us a big sale going on them right now.
All right, 2 more questions, and we'll get to the AC. Guitar Man wants to know: will we have the tortified D18 and 28 pick guards on sale?
Tortoloid ones. I don't know. We probably not, because I know the margins aren't there. That's something we should probably pay attention to.
I would say likely not, right? For the moment.
Might be 15%.
All right,
I don't
and
know.
then
We'll look at that.
Joe's Guilty Guitar wants to know: do we have any guitar cases? We do. And then check our website. And then Charles wants to know what's our most recommended humidifier. Then we'll get to the AC next.
Most recommended humidifier?
Humidipacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We send them out with every guitar, part of the Dreadnought package. They work the best.
It's just hassle free, and it's just so much easier than the sponges or the snake sponge and all those things.
No mess.
I mean, yes, if you have a room full of guitars, maybe it would be worth looking at room humidifiers to some extent. I know we use those in our office next door for any backstock we do. We use it in here. Our furnace thing kicks in for that. But for normal guitar case use, I would absolutely use the humidipacks.
All righty. Rodney wants to hear that guitar, so let's play it.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
It's the AC-122.
Yeah, it is.
It's a wonderful guitar. I've been selling these for years. You know what's funny is a quick segue here. I had a lady come in here who had gotten an AC-122 from me 3 years ago. She just came in today. She needed to get a truss rod adjustment done. And that guitar was in such good shape. And she's like, I love this guitar. It's the greatest guitar. I don't think I need to get another one ever. And I was like, that is like a testament.
They're fantastic.
To how good these guitars are.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's not just a starter guitar or anything. It's a full-blown good
Monster.
instrument that you could play for the rest of your life, which I think is just awesome. So, yeah.
Chris wants to know, what's the dark guitar right behind Corey on the top row? It might be that Bedell there.
This is the Bedell Folk OM. Or orchestra model. This is a guitar, by the way, that doesn't exist and didn't exist until I forced them. So I don't think there's anybody else that has one. I think I ordered 2, but they only came in dreadnoughts and parlors. But I'm like, we need to make this in an OM. So it's all mahogany, gorgeous guitar. It plays fantastic and sounds even better. You talk about a big OM. The biggest surprise OM to me in that I'm not normally an all mahogany person. But listen to the fullness.
It's dark and woody. That's what a mahogany guitar should sound like, in my opinion.
That's what they all want to sound like.
Yeah, I love those.
I agree with you.
All right, that catches us up on questions.
All right, I got some cool stuff that's coming in. On top of the stuff that's here, I did get, this is what I came over here for, Corey. Mm-hmm. Oh man, I'm so excited. I got a list of things that got shipped today.
Don't hurt yourself.
I know, I'm going to find it though. This is good stuff.
While you're doing that, what's the price on the Bedell we just played?
It's like $4,000, something like that. Cool.
It's actually not that much.
No.
$36.90.
$36.90. Trace?
That's actually a lot of guitar for that, I would say. I mean, that's a boutique American-made guitar.
On top of
wild.
the SBS stuff that's coming in from Eastman, check this out. We have 222 CE Deluxe Gold Burst coming in. I have at least one of those. Yep, one, a 320 AC 322.
Those are great.
An AC 622 CE Sunburst.
Those are pretty
Haven't
good.
seen one of those. Maple on the back. 2 E10Ds because we sold out.
The best.
2 E10D Sunburst. One of those is already sold.
I'm running out of fingers.
E10 OM TC coming in. E20 OM MR TC.
Okay.
People ask me about the MRs. As far as I know, there are no more Dreadnought Madagascars. The only thing that is still coming over is the allocated OMs, and once those are gone, they're done too. E20 OM TC Sunburst, E20 SS TC. Somebody asked me about one of those.
I only got one more.
MD 615. You're gonna have to keep going, buddy.
Dang it. I have to count this.
2 MD 815s. These are all going to arrive before the big sale. MDA 315 and an M50 blacktop. Then on top of that, this is going to be cool. I just showed you this today, or the other day, didn't I? The really cool special guitar.
Yeah, I love it.
This is a one-off you won't see probably ever again, but it is on its way. It just got invoiced today. A PCH 3 translucent blue one-off. This is a thing that is exclusive to here, and it's going to price as the PCH 3. So maple, back sides, no add-on in price. I'll show you the front of it as well. So you can see this is actually just a cell phone photo out of the Eastman. I'll make sure there's nobody showing anything I shouldn't. But there you go, the PCH 3 in translucent cobalt blue. I know somebody's going to need that for Christmas. Like, I can just see right now somebody's kid or somebody who themselves is like, I need
might
that
get it for
guitar.
myself.
It's like they're like $3.90 or $4.99, something like that for the PCH 3. Okay, $569. There you go. So yeah, again, full brand new with warranty. That's super cool.
And it's blue.
You know what else is on the list today that I found out today that's coming with all the SBS stuff?
Yeah.
5
Golden
LSH.
rings. Okay.
5 E20D LSH. 4 of them are sold. Last one will be arriving. It'll be sold before it arrives. I promise. It just will. So if you haven't yet put in your order, it's coming. It'll be here Friday.
There's no way that would make it to the sale.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I can promise you that. I've got at least 4 people that are saying as soon as it comes in, call me, but they haven't put their money on it. And the first one that puts their money on it is the one that gets to have it. So that's it.
And then then those are done.
No,
right?
Not quite.
Not okay.
There will
We'll
be
have
more.
a few more.
I still have at least 5 more, and then they are done building any new ones.
Yeah.
What's in process right now is the end of it. They'll be sprinkling through for a little while longer. But that said, on top of that, I found out 4, Trent will love this, 4 AC 330 12s. The 12-string jumbo
those
that
are
we have
great.
not seen forever.
Those are my
To me, the
favorites.
best value 12-string out there by far.
Yeah.
I've got 4 of them that will be here. So those are my cool add-ons for what is arriving.
John, will the double neck Martin be on sale for Small Business Saturday?
I can't say yes and I cannot say no.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It might be 15% off. It could be.
Can I get it?
You can.
Okay.
You should.
Sean
want
McCormick wants to know how often should I replace my humidifiers?
It depends on where you live and how you keep your humidity in general, where your guitar case is. I find, this is just myself, your mileage may vary on this, I find in the summertime I get about 6 months out of them, and in the wintertime I get about 4.
That's pretty good.
That's 3 to 4 months.
I'd say 3 to 4 for me is what's pretty standard. Wintertime, now in my Calton case, they last 6 months easy.
Yeah.
But they're rated to last 3 months, 3 to 4 months. That's really what they're supposed to do.
But here in Missouri, that's what I get, in what I've noticed.
Here's the big thing. You'll know when they're dead. They become flat and crunchy.
They're crunchy.
Yeah, when they become like a silica gel packet, you know that they are no longer usable.
Yep.
All right, that catches us up again.
Good. What else do we have to talk about? Also, as you talked about, we have this new T-shirt that is going to be exclusive design for SBS. That is for the first 20 people that are going to be arriving. I also been told we have brand new merch. I've got a new that'll be arriving this Friday. A new hat and T-shirt combo, $29.95. Will get us this new hat and T-shirt combo. Which is really cool, new design. We have a new J-Run T-shirt that's about to arrive. And a hat. I'm pretty excited about that one.
Yeah.
I saw it.
A statement, not a question.
It is not.
the J-Run.
Yeah, exactly right. And then what else is coming in that batch? There's some more merch that is on top of that.
So we're going to have a lot of merch available. John's actually been working with our company that works and gets these for us, and we're going to have a lot of stuff, as well as kind of blowing out some older designs and things of that nature. So.
Oh, I can tell you one other thing.
Yeah.
If you are curious about will a guitar be available and equal to be on a sale, you can give us a call. If we have a one-on-one discussion with you, we can tell you what that price will be. I just cannot tell you in any form of advertisement in any way. This has not been sanctioned by our lawyers. Have got with us and let us know that we are not allowed to say any of those kind of things. So I'm not going to
We
say.
have lawyers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy. It's Jeremy.
So I wanted to go over just a few of the frequently asked questions
Do it.
That I know
Kill it.
that we're going to get here. Holiday hours for next week. We are going to be closed for Thanksgiving, and we're going to be closed for the day after, Friday. November 27th and 28th, we will be closed. Small Business Saturday hours will be 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So that is our full day there. That is November 29th. During in-store, for the first hour, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., in-store only will be 20% off. Now, exclusions, there are exclusions that will apply. If you have questions about those exclusions, please let us know. But it's essentially going to be for new instruments, not used or consigned items. So that's going to be the big thing there. It can't be combined with other sales as well.
Correct.
Things like doorbusters, some of which we've mentioned here, those will not then be able to get an extra percentage off. So now online, from 11 to noon, it'll just be in store for that big 20%. Now, once we hit noon, it's going to be 15% off
For everyone.
For everyone on our website. If you want to call us, you can. I will say this: if you are calling us on that day, I am typically a very friendly person, and I love to talk with people. But
No, he's not.
But I promise. I'm kind of friendly.
you're not at all.
Sort of. I'm all right.
As friendly
But
as Jason.
if you call us on Saturday, it will have to be transactional. I apologize because we're going to be getting hundreds of phone calls.
I think
that
what's
day.
going to end up happening is if you can, it's going to be easier
Yeah.
for you to get this done on the website than it will be for us to get it done on the phone. I promise you. You may disagree, and if you do
Yeah.
call, these guys are probably going to go, "Hey, can I get your email address?" and send you a link so that they can direct you directly to the item that you're wanting to get done.
And-
they will help. I'm not saying we're not going to have any phone access, but we can't do financing for that day, except for what's already on the website. You can
Yeah.
use the financing that's available on the website, but we can't do those in person.
And if you're calling us to do synchrony financing and things, we're just not going to have the time to be
not
doing those
possible.
things. It's just not possible for us to do it in a timely manner and then still provide you the discount that we will be. So next thing, there will be no rain checks or holds on any instruments ahead of time
or after.
or after. All items are first come, first serve, and some quantities are limited, which we kind of talked a little bit about the limited quantities here. Let's see here. All discounts and doorbusters will be applied automatically at checkout. There will be no special discount codes.
Yes.
So this is a
gonna
new
be
thing.
easier.
It's going to be much easier for you to get the thing that you're wanting in your cart and paid for with the discount. We're going to be eliminating some of these codes and things like that. Because of our new website that allows us to do this, it's been really helpful that way. The last and final thing here that I wanted to mention,
This is definitely said by our lawyers. I can tell. This is the lawyers.
please be prepared for delays in shipment. We work really, really, really hard to do these as quickly as possible, but we are a team of 12 people.
Yep.
And we are going to be getting them inspected and doing the same amount of diligence we typically try to perform with any order with these two. So we have to make sure that we do it in a timely fashion, but it will not be next day shipping. It may take 1 to 2 weeks to get everything out. So
We promise to get them out before, unless there's some major delay, and we'll let you know immediately. But if
Yeah.
it's a finished transaction, we'll get it out before holiday time. You will get it before Christmas.
And we'll be working our butts off to get those to you as quickly and uniformly as possible. So
Yeah.
that's the stuff I wanted
On
to
top
cover,
of that,
the particulars.
I
if
want to
you will.
add to what you just
Yeah.
said. Everything that we're going to do that we normally do does not get skipped. So we're going to run the same inspections that we do on the front side of things. In fact, I already know that half the stuff that came in was already inspected for doorbusters, and we had stuff that is being sent back. I know for a fact that happened.
We're still
And
keeping
in
our
fact,
same level of
standards are just
standard,
yep.
yeah.
So shipments going out are going to have the same level of standards. Everything what we do, if it's a Dreadnought certified purchase, it will still get the Dreadnought guarantee. All of those kind of things.
As long as your purchase item falls at that $1,000 or above price point.
All right, we got some questions here. So Jonathan
Go.
P wants to know, I think we covered this earlier, but are D'Addario XS light strings are going to be available on SBS?
Yes, they will be, but I can't tell you what they're going to be.
All right, and then Rich wants to know, he says, I missed a
Limited
few
quantities,
weeks.
by the way.
Yeah.
Very limited quantities.
Yeah.
Rich says he missed a few weeks. Is there any new Atkin guitars in the shop?
Yes.
Yeah,
And I've got
we've
more
got
coming
several.
too.
We got several, and we got some really cool ones coming too. So
We have right now the
Kingfisher.
Kingfisher. We have an LG, which is fantastic. This L00 with the Argentine gray and the glitter binding is absolutely stunning.
Love that
and
guitar.
sounds great. We have a OM37, or is it triple O37? It's a triple O37 in the deluxe, which is brand new, has the full abalone treatment. We do have a heavily aged white rice. Those are the Atkins currently in stock. And I was just notified that they won't make it in time for SBS sale, but I do know that there are 4, if not 5 more Atkins coming. One is a heavily aged Essential D. One is an Essential D pre-war. And one of them is a pre-war 37D. A heavily aged J43.
yeah,
And something else.
All right, and
yeah.
then,
Lot
White
of
rice,
stuff.
a standard white rice.
Cool.
Sir Winston wants to know, can we demo the strobe tuner on the wall in the cedar room?
Let me not do it on there. I promise you on SBS we are going to be demoing all that stuff stronger, and probably even I will actually spend more time to feature those on maybe New Guitar Thursday and on Wednesday as well. So tomorrow as well.
All right,
I promise.
Elle says, if my practice room is between 60 and 70% humidity, what should I do? Is that good or bad, I guess?
It's a little bit on the high side. 60 is okay. 70s, you're starting to push it. It would be ideal. It starts to swell, and honestly, your guitars won't sound their best. So at that point, I'd look at, if you're doing a room, look at doing possibly a dehumidifier to bring it back down. We want to see 50% ideal. So 45 to 60, that would be fine.
All right, Lewis wants to know, he said, I've been playing for 6 months, and I'm thinking of buying a D28. Do you think it's worth it for a beginner guitarist to buy a high-end guitar like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, if it's within your budget, absolutely. I mean, now it's tough because there's always diminishing returns to an extent. The more you pay for something, however, a D28 is one of the golden standards of guitars.
I'm gonna go even further.
Yeah.
Anytime you go into these high-end builds as a beginner, you're eliminating some of the obstacles that make it harder to progress. And I'm not saying it's harder to play. I can find you many guitars that you will have as much success being able to play. But what you said was, I wanted a D28.
Yeah.
And that is a huge motivating factor and will pay off in dividends every time you open up that case and say,
This
there's
is
my
my
Martin
D28.
D28.
Yeah.
I mean, you know it.
And it makes you want to pick it up.
When you bought your Authentic, was it a change of how you play and what?
Well, and I know so many people can relate to this, I think, but when you get the thing that you want and the thing that you know fits what you're trying to do, it just makes the experience of playing the instrument better.
Yes.
And that seems so simple and so kind of crude to say, but it really does. So.
Is it a necessity? Absolutely not.
I just fixed my dad's 1965 Patrician guitar that has action this high off the fretboard. I got him a new tailpiece for it, and we were working on it. The guitar is terrible. It is terrible. But he has so much sentimental value for it, and he learned how to play on it, and he pushed through. And I learned how to play on that guitar for a while, and then also an Ovation after that had action this high off of it. And I pushed through those things. You know how cool it would have been to have a D28 as my first guitar? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
You had a D28. Your dad.
My dad's.
Bill's.
It wasn't mine. It was my
Bill's,
dad's.
yeah.
My dad had a D28. That was my first guitar to play.
John Washburn wants to know, are cat size capos in store?
No, you'll be able to get them online as well. So that's not just their quantities are limited. So be there or don't. That would be be online if you're going to be online at 11 o'clock. We are going to try to divide the inventory for in-store and online. If we sell out of stuff online and we still have things in store, we'll move some of that to the online inventory. Vice versa, if we run out of in-store and we still have people here and we run out of stuff online, we will move it over and try to do that. But we are going to, for that initial rush, try to divide that as much as we possibly can.
And we want to make sure that we give our customers
give everybody
as much of a fair chance to get everything that they want, right? There's nothing that hurts worse to us than if we can't, somebody really wants something and we can't get it for them, but we have to make sure that we allocate things accordingly. So, yeah.
I had a guy that gave me a lot of grief yesterday on a purchase of an instrument. It's like, come on, you can give me this discount. And I said, that's so unfair. Well, if I buy it now, they won't have access to it either. And I said, yeah, but I can't give you the discount that would have kept them from getting it. Anybody can buy it at full price right now.
Yeah.
But to be
we
fair,
want to give everyone a fair
I don't
chance
want to. I'm really working hard to be as fair, and it's fun, guys. More than anything, this is so much fun. The people in line, we're gonna have a blast. My girls are gonna be out there. We're doing coffee and donuts. We're gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna play music. I think Corey's gonna go out there and he's gonna sing Christmas carols all by himself.
No. Although maybe I know. Little child of Bethlehem.
Okay, that'll work. Thank you. You can stop now.
Okay.
Ethan wants to know, how would you describe the neck profiles on the Ferk Vintage 2 OOM?
I can't remember. It's a basic C shape. It's a little more D shaped, I would say. It's slimmer profile. Yeah, I don't have one.
See,
right now, so
kind of
I
a
don't
thicker
know.
C shape, I would say.
That's on you, Ferk. We've got so many guitars on order that have been on order since January that have never made their way into the shop. Come on, guys. What's going on? I got to call them.
Trey says, I have a 0018 Martin. How different is the neck of the mahogany Bedell?
Well, so the 0018, this is a 0018 right here. These are a low profile, low oval profile neck, right? So it kind of comes almost to a bit of a plateau, but it's like the mix between a C shape and kind of coming to a plateau in the back, not a point, but a plateau. The
Feel
Bedell's
that and feel this one.
the
Tell
Bedell's
us what you think.
The Bedell's a little bit thicker, just a touch, and it's kind of close, actually.
They're similar.
They feel fairly similar.
I actually find that to be a little bit more slim tapered to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Perfect. That sounds great.
Sir Winston Whimsy said Jason should be in a dunk tank.
I like this idea. I would like to put Jason in a dump tank.
That was
You
the
know what I'm
first
saying?
thing John brought to the SBS meeting.
And,
Somebody's dinging my doorbell. Oh, I know who it is. It's my kid.
Byron wants to know, are we getting any more Iris guitars?
Yes, I'm supposed to be getting some more Irish guitars. I haven't seen them yet, so I need to check in with those guys and find out exactly what's going on.
All right, that's probably good for today. We don't have any more questions.
We went
I think
through
we
a
covered
lot
everything.
of stuff.
We did. There's more coming. More instruments are on
Yeah.
their way. I'm really trying to get this SBS stuff. I had some stuff I want to add. Those who are in the VIP, as you will know, it is an online virtual night. We're going to have entertainment, access to the deals early. You'll have a special code sent to you. We're going to be very interactive. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. We're trying something new, so we'll be able to you'll get to test out guitars. We'll one-on-one tests as we do those, or mandolins or guitars.
And we can say it's not going to be on YouTube.
No.
It's going to be a link we send you to a different streaming service that we're going to be using for that night specifically.
Yep.
So.
And those invitations are being sent out as we speak. And also you'll be getting personal phone calls and then your email also. So be on the lookout for those. If you think that you should be getting one of those, give us a call. We'll find out. Maybe we can get you on there, or maybe we can't. I don't know. But give us a call. Jeremy is in charge of all that stuff, so whatever he says, Jeremy gets to make all those decisions. They don't let me make decisions.
Rhino says, any more Elliott capos coming in soon?
There are more Elliott
Yeah.
capos coming in, but they are not going to make it here in time for that. And they aren't on sale anyway, because again, we barely have enough money to cover shipping on those capos. I know that sounds crazy, and it's such an expensive capo, but there's not a whole lot of margin on those.
No,
after
and
shipping insurance.
it's not feasible for us to do.
Yeah.
Which is why we were so excited to be able to work with Cat Eyes
Yep.
for this one.
Yep,
Yeah.
to be able to get a stainless capo.
Yeah.
That said, we will have a ton before Christmas. There's a lot of things that are making their way in here before Christmas that did not make the sale time period. So it's all coming slowly. Slowly but surely. So, yeah,
All right.
so many awesome guitars. So if you're wanting to get that, by the way, up until next week, still like Corey said in the beginning, 36 months, 0%. Equal payments, financing available on all Martin guitars, $450 and up. Right now, 18 months deferred interest payments is available on Eastman.
New Eastmans.
And then we always have 12 months of interest-free financing deferred payments on that one for anything over $450 in the store. And then, of course, we have 48 months. A lot of people do take advantage of that. If it's something that you really want and you just want equal payments over 48 months. And why does that make sense? We talked about this in one of our meetings here. Yes, you're going to pay more because the finance company is going to have an interest deal. But if you treat it more like entertainment, and I was relating it more to like a payment for like a subscription service like YouTube TV, like $89 or whatever it is a month for that entertainment. If you want a payment close to $89, which is what those roughly for a lot of items get you around $100, you're paying that subscription fee, and in the end you own it on top of that. So it's kind of like, yeah, you're paying more for it, but you're also paying for entertainment. So.
But the good news is that we have those financing terms, different ones for depending on what your needs are, and that's the best part. So.
One more thing. I just got a list of over 25 instruments in this shop that have seen their days in here a long time. Some of them are going to be up to 50% off, and I'm talking some multi-$1,000 off.
So we're going to have a select list of instruments that have just been here a little too long.
Yep.
And those will be as low as it is possible. In some cases, we will even
Lower.
be paying you
Yes.
to take it home.
There's at
yeah.
least 6 items that I have on there that we will be paying you money to take them out of our store.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, not really to you, but to somebody.
All right.
We paid way more than what we're going to be
Yeah.
selling them for. That's basically what I'm saying.
But I think that's the big stuff, right, Trent? Unless you had anything else for us. I mean,
Everybody's saying they're excited.
yeah.
I'm excited.
We're excited. I hope you guys are excited. This is a lot of work for us, and we're trying our best to make sure it's a good experience for all of you and for the rest of the employees here, too, because we're even getting sandwiches and pizza this time around.
May have
so.
some celebrity guests coming in Friday and Saturday. It's going to be a good time. I've heard a bunch of really cool stuff. We're going to have add-ons to both streams with some of the manufacturers that are going to get involved. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. I really am excited about it. So.
Sir Winston Whimsy said, "This is going to hurt my wallet."
I hope it hurts your wallet the most, Jamie. You know what he's gonna. You know what he wants. He's been looking for a backpacker, a Martin backpacker, for this whole time. Sorry, Jamie. They've discontinued. Did you know that the Martin backpacker has been discontinued? There is no. It's been
a travesty.
35 years, I think, is how long that model existed. It was the first guitar to go into space. Did you know this?
Have there been more?
I think there have since then, but it was the very first. The Martin backpacker guitar made its way to space.
Would you take your
before anything
D18 to space?
else. I'd love to.
Yeah.
Do you think there's any sound?
Nah.
With no air? Is it possible to have sound?
Well, I mean, on your guitar, if you hit a good J run, it would shoot all the way to Mars.
There'd be a wave. You could see it, a visible wave
Yeah.
of air. Anyway, yeah. Hey,
John's guitar will not be on sale at SBS or in outer space.
no, I hope not. Weirdly enough, we've got two 1940s that may or may not be
You think
on
those
sale.
make it all the way
I have no idea. I'm curious to see if they do.
to SBS?
That would be pretty interesting.
That would be interesting.
It would. There's so many great guitars. There's some Dreadnought certified guitars that are going to be extra lowered. I saw, just to speak of one right there, that D18 Authentic has a couple of nicks and dings. It's marked as used in the deal, but it's really truly all it is it's got some nicks and dings, and it's got a crazy sale right now, and it'll go even crazier.
How is this guitar still here?
I don't know.
It's
but
so good.
It only has 2 dings in the headstock that I saw, little ones.
Maybe it is just me who likes these. I don't know.
No, I love them.
I
They're
think
great.
they're awesome.
Yeah, so there's going to be all kinds of great stuff. So, again, get ready. This is going to be nuts, guys.
This is going to be a wild roller coaster, and this is just the first stream kind of preparing you all for this, and it's honestly preparing myself
Trent,
for it as well.
have you got your holiday cheer outfit yet? Have you figured out what you're going to wear?
Well, I'll click on it, though.
I'm putting in my order for a new Christmas sweater this year. Have you decided what you're going to wear?
No, I got a few Mickey Mouse sweaters I might be able to try
Mickey
to
Mouse,
find.
that'd be great. I think that'd be great. How about you, Dawson? You got anything in particular you're planning?
Full elf.
You're going full elf? All right.
On the shelf.
I don't doubt it. He's going to be sitting on a shelf somewhere. It'll be great.
All right, we can sign
Oh,
off. Yeah,
gosh, I even forgot more. I just got notifications. Martin's coming in. That'll be here
Wow.
before the sale.
Okay.
All right. I meant to say this, and I got to tell you, these are cool. Things that aren't in stock right now that will be very shortly. Let's get to that, because this is cool. Are you excited? Are you excited?
I'm always excited for new guitars that come
Yeah.
in.
All right. So there will be a D18 Amber Tone that will be arriving. There will be, I don't know what, a straight D18 making its way in here. A D41 will be back
cool.
in stock. A D17 will be here. HD28s, 2 of them. The GPX Black, X1 Black, that's really cool. And an authentic D18 authentic aged will be back in
Oh,
stock.
super cool. Those are awesome.
And then tons of really cool. The stools will be back in stock again. Some other cool merch from Martin as well. I just got that notification today. I was hoping it was going to make it in time, and it looks like it's gonna.
All right, last minute question, then we
much.
can sign off. Is J.R. Birdman, he wants to know, who is making a beefy neck these days?
That right there.
Martin Authentic.
Martin Authentic. It's the one. If you want one,
it's just an
go.
unshaped
Just
2x4.
and I love it.
No, it's not. It's not that bad. It is very thick though compared to others, and I love it.
It's the one. It is.
It feels good in my hands.
It is one thing to pay attention to. Again, we were talking about that. The T-bar makes a big difference, but also the mass of a neck. And that's why the T-bar makes a difference. That mass changes how this guitar sounds. And the thickness of these guitars. A thin neck guitar may play easy, but it sounds a lot different than one that has some
heft.
Yeah, I love it.
All right, we can sign off.
Bye, guys. I hope you're having fun. Again, follow all the stuff. Tomorrow is Shop Talk. We'll talk even more. Thursday, we're going to talk even more. And Friday and Saturday and Monday and Tuesday. And I'm going to get out of here. Bye.